Hey guys, so this week's assignment is making a rocky landscape with collage. Last week you learned how to draw rocks and make rocky landscape. Uh, this one I have I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Now if you look at the internet, there are lots of other examples. It's not necessary that you follow how I did it, but yeah, this is definitely one way of doing it, and I've tried to be as playful as possible. So if you look at the collage up close, you will see that it's basically a lot of bits and pieces of paper stuck together, and it's quite confusing. But when you look at it from the distance, it will start looking like a rocky landscape. So as we go further and further out, you can see that there you go. Let me show you how I made this collage. So the first thing to do is look for a background. Thing that you can create the background with. I think this will create, and if you can see it, this will create an interesting rock texture. So I'm going to create that. I'm going to cut that part out. I think it's going to create interesting rock texture. This might create some good background, nice background. Let me see what else is there. I think some dark patches for the shadows would be nice. Again, this could be nice sky. This could create some interesting rock texture. So I'm going to cut all the pictures out. So when you use the scissors, make sure your scissors have these blunted, rounded off tops. For now, I'm just going to use the images that I've cut out. Then if I need more, I will use later. So these are the images I've cut out. So here you can see this is gonna give a nice, like a rock-like texture here. You can cut out rocks from this. Is a nice color. These can be used for cutting out shadows. Again, here can be used for cutting out shadows, dark patches. Dark patches again. I think some of this can be used for creating the ground. Again, this also can be used for creating the ground. It's nice green here, and I think this picture as a whole is quite promising. It's quite neat. Apart from this, we have all our color patches here, and we are going to work with them. So now what we need to do is we need to create a background. So for that we will use a backing paper. So I'm just going to use like a A4 paper for a back, like a base. So I will be sticking my stuff on this. So for glue, again I have some starch glue that I made with corn flour. Well, I don't have any glue at home, but you can use regular glue, glue stick, white glue, whatever you have at home. Okay. So first thing first, I'm going to see how this is gonna work. So this pretty much covers my whole page, which is really nice. So I'm going to paste that as a base. So I can see this side also is quite interesting. Maybe I should paste this side instead. Okay. So after that, I put a coating of glue on top of this, so the paper stretches out evenly. Get this thing all sorted out. We'll tuck in the edges. I have my collage canvas. So now I'm going to do the rocks on top. Now remember, the rocks in the distance are going to be really small. So first I'm going to stick some shadows for the rock. Okay, so I think I'm gonna rip it out. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out the rocks. So basically, what I did was I first did the background and then I stuck the shadows there. Remember, collage is like you work in layers, so whatever comes at the bottom you stick first. So first thing that you stick is the sky and the land. Okay, then on top of the land is the shadows. So you stick the shadows there, then you stick some middle like gray, like brown or ochre pieces of paper there. So you create the rocks. Then you stick some white pieces on top on the right side, depending, like I've made the shadows here, so the light is most probably coming from there. So what I've done is I've stuck the white pieces on the left hand side of the brown pieces, so they start looking like the light is falling on the rocks. So we will, right now it looks a bit confusing, but once I kind of dry it out, because now all the whites are not looking as bright because of the because of the it's all wet and it looks darker. Even the white paper looks gray. So once you will see, once the white paper dries up and the white comes out, you will see it looks much different. So let me go and put it out in the sunlight and we'll start looking at it in a while.